Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. Think we're good to go. A little bit later than I was planning, but that's okay. So, sorry, I was watching a thing earlier. I realized I was a dummy. I was doing some of the grinds I said I was gonna do, and I realized basically partway through, and I realized I'm a fool. I don't I sorry, I'm doing three different things at once. Okay, that's that. Cool, good for you. That and that, and we'll go check this. That was that, and then that, and then that. Okay, cool. Anyway, um, oh, is, are we working? Okay, we are. Uh, sorry, I was a little concerned and confused for a moment there. I wasn't working because I was staring at something else. I'm not doing the Jerry's workshop. Uh, I'm just not doing it. There's no real point in me doing it. I have everything I need from it as far as I'm aware. Um, so yeah, I might do some of the fishing, but I don't really want to do the fishing. Anyway, while we're kind of here, I realized I was a bit of a fool. I was doing, like I was saying, I was doing Galatea grinding, and I realized, I don't remember the exact reason I realized, but I was looking at, that's what it was. I was like, how is it so hard to make the first fig axe? Why is it so difficult? This feels really bad. And then I looked at it, I'm like, wait, that's not the first one. That's the second one. Can I make the first one? So I went and I looked, and I'm like, oh, I've been able to make the first one for a very long time. Oops. So with that in mind, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. First, though, I'm going to put some stuff away. Oh, there we go. Look at all these power stones. Anyway, one of the other things that I said I was going to do, I started doing a little bit later than I wanted, but it's done. And now, with this beautiful mythic item, I'm going to be able to walk up to our wonderful lady friend. Hello, cat. And we're going to pop out the Endermite. And we're going to see what this costs. Not a whole heckin' lot. So, with this doing its thing, I will set that off. I'll come back to come get my Endermite in an hour. On the other side of things, though, I'm going to put away a few things. I think it's this, or is it just up here? Nope. Down here. Okay. Lapidary. I'm not sure how high it goes, but that at least gives me a 2. I need to take one of those. All right. So I need to start working on things. Missile, flow state, no pain, no gain. We want missile. I don't know what the other ultimate enchant is, but missile is the one I have right now, so I'm going to take both of these, honestly. And I now have less room than I started with. I'm going to open this out and toss these in here. Then I'm going to put that away. I'm going to... Oh! Yes. Okay, so, other thing I did last night is I went and basically took every single one of the crystal fragments I had, and I turned them into... Of course there's a server reboot. These wonderful things. It didn't work, because I'm a fool. Anyway. I turned them into these wonderful things. Why did I turn the catalyst, all of my resources into catalysts? I'm glad you asked. Because I came to the realization that I am very close to getting a recipe, which I'm pretty sure, if my math is correct... Really? I thought that would have done it. Is that... Really? Well, in that case, we're definitely doing this. And then we'll stick that one here. Sorry. Are you telling me that after all of that, I still... Wow. I am still 10,000 off. I was so sure that would have given me the 10,000 of the 20,000. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna have to figure out what the hell we're doing here. I think for now, what it's gonna be is I'm gonna start shoving all this into a box. Because I don't want to start selling all of it, and I can't hold on to all of it. So for now, that's that, that's that, that's that. We'll shove it in here. Honestly, a little surprised. I genuinely thought that was going to be enough. Vaguely disappointed that it wasn't. Probably just that. I'll grab that too. That. Oh, there we go. And then we do that, that, that. Go. There, now I have room again, which is nice. Means that this can be going back to being a combination of things again. I'll probably move some of this up, but not yet. That's again the wrong one. Okay, that's done. Now I can go sell. And I can, utter impunity, take this off and this off. Going to the anvil, throw on the canopy sandals, throw on the stealth for a whole 10 XP. Take that down, throw up that, throw up that, throw that down. There we go. Okay. Canopy. Diver boots. Hoorah. It's like, I think I still have these dummies over here, but so I think I'm just gonna keep donate them and keep them donated. Okay. So yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, I'm gonna need a bunch of spooky shards. All right. That's basically gonna be next Halloween. Is I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Anyway, we're doing some maintenance first. I know. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta do that I have yet to do today. I'm horrible for it. I'm sorry. I can throw them back in here. Yay. I have room again. What's funny is I had treasure bait to like here, and I went to go do flex bones. I did it for like 2 hours, and I got two. So I basically got one bone an hour, which is really frustrating. And what's even more frustrating is I got those bones like 5 minutes apart from each other. I'm like, okay, this isn't going to be too bad then. I just need 8 total. I have 4 total now. And then it just basically didn't give me any. And I'm like, really? It was really frustrating. Anyway. So we do that. We'll keep that. We'll keep this here. And then we will switch to our lovely little crappie armor. And then we're going to go hit the garden. And by hit the garden, I mean I am going to toss all of this up here. I was unaware that there was a contest happening. We're going to actually put that away. I don't know what I would need a bow for. I'm going to keep these dummies up because of some of the other stuff we're going to be doing. And then I'm going to grab the Hooverus. I'm going to go see what dummies we have up. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Oh, there's just one. Okay, Earthworm. It's... Why did it not? Oh, I don't have the right pet. That'll explain why. Like, how did I not completely one-shot that thing? It's because I did not have the right pet. So it actually saved me a bit of heartache. That a slug? That's a slug. Slugs get left to last because I still need the other. That's a mite. Hey, I got the pest, and that's a cricket. That cricket has been consumed. Alright. Na, 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 na. That's a slug. What are you? You are a mite. Get in my pocket. My farming fortune has returned to normal, which means you get in my pocket. And... I'd like to do a drive-by vacuuming, but I'd also like to know where the hell I'm going. Far corner, go, go, go. Hey, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, live on stream. My legendary slug bet. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't have to upgrade nothing. Oorah, oorah, ooh, ooh. Sorry, I'm just happy that I don't have to upgrade the sucker. Oh, look at that bad boy. Yes. It's money I don't have to spend. Excuse me. Ah, and Poke missed it. Do you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That means I do not have to focus on slugs any longer. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Which means, without further ado, once this bad boy is gone, I can switch my musical talents from slow and groovy to Firefly in the Hole. And now, whenever I am not on here, the main pest that will be summoned will be fireflies. How wondrous is that? I think it's quite. Sorry, I'm pretty happy about that stupid thing. I wouldn't mind some beetles either, but that's a whole other thing. Oh look, still slugs. There we go. Excellent. That's all of my pests dealt with. And I think I managed to stay away from the contest, which is kind of fun. Oh, the contest basically ended as I showed up. That's actually hilarious. I need that axe back. Uh-huh. And then we shall sell this bad boy. What's going to be funny is selling the slug that I actually had some levels on. Speaking of, let's get that bad boy summoned. Look at all of these gourds. Holy crom. Excuse me while I take a quick... Oh my god. Stop doing that. Why aren't you... Oh, was it this? It is... No. Hello, computer. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to make it do a thing. Stop it. I don't know what you're doing, but it's pissing me off. Okay, it worked for a second. There we go. I had to hold it. Whatever, this'll do. Try to show off to some people. I know. Childish. That's fine. Alright. There. And then we give that a good old minimize. And hey, evergreen! Let's go. Look at my slug leveling. Look at it. It's glorious. Sorry. I found a synth ship. Wait, what did you... Oh, give me squash. Alright. And then, so we'll toss these up there for now. My reason being is I want to see any extra goodies I get. I don't want to be greedy, but I'm also hoping. Look at all of these vines. This is insane. I think... So I got my slug to level 30, and I think this is a completely fulfilled... It's done. It's completely and totally done. Well, it's finally finished. It is finally completely and totally finished. Before I do any of that, let me take a peek because I think those are done. They're done. They're fully grown. I think the only things that wouldn't be are these bad boys. Yeah, so the only things I need to water are these two. The rest, I can just harvest. Which means my slug goes boop, boop, boop. That'll be fun. Boop, 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 and boop. Because now I'm going to start holding on to those. Throw in the squashes, throw up the crappies. I don't think any of those are going to be going up because the evergreen, yeah, and the synth. Oh, synth is about to go up to epic. Well, look at that. And evergreen goes 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Oh, God. Sorry, my dog just burped and it sounded horrifying. It was mildly traumatizing, not gonna lie. I'm also realizing that I have not had my headphones plugged in this entire time. Whoops. And the reason I didn't realize is I had turned down the volume because everything in the end was starting to piss me off. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the melon dicer. We're going to grab the pumpkin dicer. And we're going to go boop, boop. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, when you do the melons first, you get extra goodies. Didn't even think about that part. So that's another evergreen chip, that's another synth chip, and another vine. Look at me go. I'm at 11 vines extra. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to reset up every single one of these because now I'm very tempted to get rid of these. We'll see what I can do. I might have to get rid of them because now I've got a full plot. And I'm going to gourd max. Actually, before I start gourd maxing, is I'm going to check to see what I need to do. Greenhouse upgrades, plot limit. Oh boy! Okay, so I need compost bundles by a bajillion. Have that going for a bit. Of course there's a server reboot. Well, while that reboots, I'm gonna go look up my wonderful little device. We're gonna go to greenhouse. We're gonna go to grid manager. I might as well have it on screen instead of like not having you guys see. Select all because I have all of them unlocked now. Then we go to planner. I can have more than 60 going at a time. And then what ends up happening is how many more I can only get 70. That is hilarious to me. Oh, I just did the thing. Okay. So now what we do is we head back to the garden, and then we do 1 and we do 1. I need 15 and 14. I need 15 pumpkin and 14 of the other. That. If I'm correct, which I'm pretty sure I am. And then I don't care about Mount Jerry. Stop telling me about Mount Jerry. Alright. Now, I can't see you guys, so give me a second. Because I've got the other up. I technically have 3 monitors, but I don't. I am also going to take this moment to commemorate, thank, and tell them to rightly get fucked. Alright. Pumpkin first. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And then beside, and then space of 1. Pumpkin, space, pumpkin, melon, space, melon, pumpkin, ooh, shit, pumpkin, sorry, pumpkin, and then 1 more pumpkin, and then melon, pumpkin. It's completely gourd maxed and ready to go. Excellent. Now what we do, we put these bad boys away. Also, before we do all of that, I am curious. No, it's all that. Oh yes. All of those glorious enchanted melons and enchanted pumpkins. Look at how beautiful it is. Anyway. Sorry, I'm just thinking because it's the 1500 and so you missed can I so you missed the moment I had a minute ago. This is the amount. This is the harvest I just went through. You could see that I still had some spaces to be filled. um I set these up yesterday and pulled them all up today. And basically with the extra things, I was like, I didn't see a point. That was literally all from last night. Hello, Oni. It was basically literally overnight. It filled the whole plot. So I'm going to go back in here, and we're gonna. I'm pretty sure it's Sunflower and Moonflower. Both have. Yeah, the extra loot pool thing. So what I'll do. What's you're new, Oni? I'm confused. Wait, does Rose give? What does Rose do? It spreads the buffs and debuffs. So we're gonna do this. And all right. I'm very happy. Okay, you were joking. I was like, I'm almost positive I know who that is. Also, the other thing that everyone unfortunately I think missed is I have a new friend. I got it today on stream. I now have a legendary slug pet, which means that I can move on from focusing on the slugs and I can focus on uh, oh no, I hate when I do that. Yeah, it's I'm gonna focus on Beetle after I get all of the fireflies in the hole. Because basically that's what's been holding me back, because right now I have the amount of pests I need to buy these things. I just need fire in a bottle. Yeah. So I'm gonna get the vermin traps done, and when the vermin traps are done, I will start focusing on uh beetle, because I have like everything else. I think the only rare thing that I don't, okay, I mean there's the dragonfly for the vermin vaporizer thing as well that I can start working on, but that's not a super high priority, especially now that I just got legendary slug pet. Like that's a because slug, I have the legendary one, so I don't care. Moth, I have 4 out of 5, so meh. Might, I already have the thing. I will tell Gary the slug you said hi. Earthworm, I have all of these on my thing. So I already have all of the Bookworm's favorite books on. Mosquito, I don't need the clipped wings because of my hedgehog pet. Locust, I will be going for Locust eventually, but I already have Sunder on most, if not all of the axes, actually. Sunder. Yes, so Sunder 6, Sunder 6, Sunder 6, and I don't think there's any other axes. I think it's just the 3. Because that's my Cocoa Chopper, that's my Melon Dicer, and that's my Pumpkin Dicer, and I think I have, yeah, I have Sunder 6 on the friggin' Advanced Gardening Axe, for crying out loud. So I already have all of the Sunder 6s. So I don't need that, obviously. The Cricket, I have the Hooverus, I don't care. That's the chirping stereo. Fly, I have BD on it already. And then Field Mouse, I actually just need the squeaky toys because I already have the mat, and it's right there. Squeaky mouse mat, I already have it. The only thing I need from those is the rest of the squeaky things to go on these suckers, and I already have 2 of them, so that's it. And Field Mouse I can't specifically go for, so I already have two of the mantids, and then basically 2 of my pieces have mantid and 2 of them have mossy, so I'm fine. And then basically it's gonna be, so it's Firefly first, then Beetle and Dragonfly. It's gonna be basically back and forth between Dragonfly for the chip and then Beetle for the Pest Terminator. But you know what? I might go for Dragonfly first. Yeah, getting a good Corleone lobby can be annoying. I think the best Corleone lobby I ever found was there was the actual big main structure that spawns it, and there was one of those random smaller structures that spawns them. like right beside each other, so we were going back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth. Yeah. All right. That's kind of it on that one. Um. Oh no. So yeah, I'm gonna water these guys, and then I'm gonna actually go do my goals of the day. Because I kind of said it earlier. If you want to laugh. Oh, so I guess yeah, you are a little bit newer to the game. The pests that you've been vacuuming, they have rare drops. So if you come up to Pamela here, you can look through all the individual pests. Um, and basically you can look into what they drop, and every single one of them have drops. So the 100%, 10%, 10%, blah 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 blah, and then 1.5, and then 0.5% drop. Like it tells you all of the drops that all of the pests have as you unlock them. And I was basically explaining that I have everything from all of these. I have everything from these now except one larva thing from the moth. I need the books, the firefly in the hole, and the chip. Like I was basically just explaining what I needed left, Oni. Because I've basically almost maxed out the drops from that I need from pests, which is an interesting accomplishment for me to have. That's all. Basically, because I got That's why I was telling you to do the pest farming, is because there's all sorts of little goodies. If you do start doing that, though, this is going to sound counterintuitive. Start the foraging adventure on Galatea, because you want to be able to get the lasso, so whenever the pests show up, you can toss them in this and basically get the attribute, because it gives you a bonus of, if we left click, if you take a look at this, basically a 20% chance to obtain the rare loot. So basically all of the stuff basically gets boosted, so it's even easier for you to get it. Hey, I'm glad that warty bug is fixed. I know that was a problem for a lot of people for a while. I don't even have that set up right now, so I haven't really cared. It never really affected me that much, but it's good to know that that's fixed. Because yeah, I haven't been focusing on warties or any of that, so. But the reason we are going to be Galatea grinding whenever I'm done with my maintenance here, I was doing exactly what I said. I was going to do some profile grinding, work on some of the flex bones and everything else, and I did. Oh yeah, it's and I'm working on a bunch of the other shards beforehand, so I'm not worried on the attributes, because it's very different from the, oh yeah, I could just go buy all those, versus the I have to sit there and grind them. And I would prefer to get all of the karma attributes grinded first. Magic Top Hat, if I remember correctly, is for Black Cat pet upgrade. So you might want a Black Cat before you do that. Oh, wait, no, Magic Top Hat is for Snowman Pet, not, the Black Cat is the Ball of Yarn. You want a Snowman Pet for that, and that's a good luck. Because I'm pretty sure those are F-off expensive, for the simple fact that they're hard to get, and my profile has one. Sorry, I have a rare pet, and the only reason it's a rare pet that I have is because someone was like, here, let's do them, and I got them immediately. I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, moving on from that, I am going to put this away. And I'm going to go let you all laugh at me by going to Galatea. and kind of exposing myself my dumb ass thought that might as well. My dumbass thought that the Fig Hue and the so when you go into Fig log collection, I am sitting at Figstone Splitter. So I kept going, I need my Fig axe, and I kept for some reason thinking it was this one that I needed to work on. Except this is the second one. And I have had access to the first one for I don't know how long, and I haven't had it because I'm a dummy. So, we're fixing that real quick. Now that I have the bad boy, we're going right back home. And we're going to go enchant the stupid thing. Boop. And a boop. Yay! So part of the reason... Oh, yeah, no. The thing is it's better than the decent axe. Because 20, 30, no strength. Eventually, the sweep will blow past this one. And this starts with Foraging Fortune before I throw a Moonglade on it. And yeah, so this one is just better than the one I've been using. So you're right, it's not the greatest, but it's better than what I had. And the other thing that is the big part for me. So I actually had that conversation with someone else. Why does everyone try to use the tree cap? It's literally you get one extra sweep and you don't really get that much more fortune than you would get on the Decent X. Because the fortune on the tree cap is only for the park. One sweep is not going to change anything. That's where, like, whenever, because you're not the first person that asked me that, and I'm like, there's literally no point. Tree cap is only for park. If it wasn't just for park, well, yeah, it's the tree cap, yeah, sure, but it stat wise, it doesn't matter. Stat wise, the other one is better, unfortunately, now, which I'm not even going to be explaining. Hello, Sunny. Yeah, well, the sweep is 1 because that's 25 and that's 24. Yes, this has its emotional attachment. Okay, yeah, no, I agree with that, but stats wise, meh. This one ends up being better because that one sweep you lose, you make up for with Foraging Fortune, so whatever. Anyway, I'm going to start using this. And with that, I'm going to open up here. We go this. Oh yeah, Sunny. I got my legendary slug pet. I'm waiting for Poke to show up so I can go, ha! Because he kept going, I have slug pet, nah, 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 nah. I'm assuming gender there, but I don't think they'll care that much. I'm pretty sure. And then we throw on missile. Yeah, well, that's the splitter. This is the hue, and I only have access to the hue right now. Wait. Oh, I need 50. Oh, you cheap schmucks. All right, there we go. The other thing, shush you. I am Iron Man. I can only do so much, and because I've been a dummy, I haven't had the hue because I thought my brain somehow mashed the hue and the splitter together in my head. So I was trying to grind the fig stones with the decent axe. Wasn't working. for obvious reasons. I was wondering why I was struggling so much, and the answer is I'm a dummy. Hey, I got the thing. Hi. Oh yeah, I've been keeping these. Bloop. Oh, my ears. Oh! Hey! 150! Let's go! I didn't realize I was that close to that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Goodness gracious. We're all over the place. That's not bad. 150. There we go. That's a big one. That's a good one. Because that means you. There you go. And that means you. What did I've got stacked healing selected. Defensive. Yep. Anyway. Whole 1% more. And then here. There. There we go. Voice. Oh yeah, oh yeah, a lot of people ignore dibs. They don't give a flying fluff. They're there for their item. They don't care, and with their all the price is going to drop eventually. There, a lot of them are. Well, yeah, I play other games. Of course, I'm behind you, Marco. And as I basically just explained, I'm a bit of a dumbass. Uh. Okay. Can I one-shot these dummies now? Yes. Die. I think I was able to one-shot them with the other. I can't remember. What is the... Okay, so there's the talisman, obviously. That's... Okay, that is the damaging part. I not only have played Undertale, I tried streaming it. It didn't go well. Yeah, it was technical difficulties, but yeah, I've played and streamed it, Oni. Do I have all of their shards? I don't even know. I think I do. I don't. Huh. Interesting. Of course you did. You're not the only one that's gunning for it, Sonny, and there is a timer on it, so whoever gets it, gets it. I'm gonna have to pay attention because sometimes OBS doesn't actually tell me when things get used. Alright, okay, sorry, I'm vaguely paying attention to the fact that get the ring. Do I have more of these somewhere? I do. I can't remember how high this goes. I think it goes up to purple. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah. I think part of it as well is there are people that are willing to be nice, but it's also if someone else, because I type slow, so if the niceness of strangers is based off of the ability of typing fast enough, I'm not gonna listen. And that's not to be an a-hole, it's just that if I've sat there for 3 hours trying to wait for an item, I have the money for it, and then someone goes, dibs! I'm gonna be a little pissed, not gonna lie. Now, if it's an item that I don't give a flying fluff about, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. Go for it. And if it's something that, like, it's obvious that the person needs more than me, yeah, no, I'll be nice enough. But it's the, if we're both going for it, dibs means absolutely diddly squat to me, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. It's the unfortunate with on the more rare items, you can't really expect anyone to listen to something like dibs because there's a lot of people that are probably going for it just as much as you, unfortunately, for your situation on that one. I think it's just this. Oh, it's even simpler. Okay. Cool. All right. No, excuse me. Sorry. Nice. Well, again, it's also situational because like some people are just will listen to it, some people won't, some people need it, again, some people don't. And it's situational. I don't for anything dark auction related, I would not be listening to any of the dibs. I think I would do my best to try and get into a private lobby as best as I can, like kind of I don't even like it's one of those things of I am so aware of about how people are that I'm like I need to try and figure out how to get a bunch of money as quickly as possible, go in, get all of the dark auctions house stuff that I can before I get popular enough that people are going to start sabotaging it. Oh, I know 5 is the minimum. What I'm just talking about is by private, I just mean, like, you guys don't see what I'm doing. Yeah, and there's a few things in there, like Parrot, that I want, because that's alchemy stuff. Um, yeah. I know it's not just Ooh, okay. Hello, Hypixel. You're, a little laggy today. Okay, that's 4. Do I have the other one? Or that's the wrong thing. I don't think I have the other one. I don't know if it goes any higher. I wonder if the stupid thing's updated. Okay, so the rare accessory is the highest. Good to know. And you need 9 of these to get it. Is that common? I was uncommon. Okay. Love the lag. It's very appreciated. Um, part of the reason of me doing this is also because I'm going to be going after. That's one of them. Actually, I guess yeah, Ironman dibs are more considered because of the money. But it's also I know for a fact that there are some people that the second you're an Ironman, you go dibs, they will do everything in their power to make sure you don't get it. Because they're like, just because you're, and they get really pissy, and you're like, oh, okay, chill. Um, yeah. Leave me alone for a second. I'm trying to look something up. Okay, so Arcane. Arcane's the other book. What is? Ah, it's the Wood Splitter enchantment. And ah, so tier 6 comes from these dummies, and that's it. Okay. So I was trying to. I knew there was another drop. Oh yeah, well that's. I guess that's the other thing is when you overextend your. I want to dib everything. Yeah, people are gonna get pissy. That's yeah. Yeah. And at the end of it, it's basically it's an auction. It's whoever has the most money is the one that's gonna get what they want. So. Anywho. Come here. It's 5. I'm getting there. If I could get an arcane, that'd be nice. Oh. I could do that. That would be cheeky. What we do is we throw on Mole Pet for the Magic Find. It's not the best Magic Find, but it's more than I have. It's unfortunately the best Magic Find pet I have. There's a whole 3 Magic Find. It's a little sad, honestly. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's not too bad because it's to be fair with a lot of it, it's the if you're dibsing stuff, it's usually lower end stuff that you're just like, hey, I just need this for progression. Whereas like the higher end stuff, they're not going to be dibsing because it's kind of like a gentleman's agreement of like, obviously no one's going to be just letting you have some of the higher end stuff. Although I say that, and that's not entirely true because I know one of my friends was able to get a Midas sword, basically going like, hey, can I go for that? I need that. And the lobby was nice enough and let them have it, so I can't fully say my other statement was the most accurate either. I think it's just kind of a 50-50 on how things go. I'm staying away from dark auction houses as a whole until the whole thing stabilizes. Because I know there's been a bunch of like price gouging recently, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Yay. Bestiary's gone up some more. Right. Really? Interesting. Shows what I know. Like, I got into a dark auction house, I literally think once. Not on this one, but my other one. Like, I don't do money making. So it's never been a thing that I've really been that concerned about. So it just never really happened. Push that from there. Yeah. That's 6, okay. Three more. Stop that. Okay. I love how I basically made this axe and I immediately start going to town murdering things with it. I have not once actually started foraging with it, which was kind of the whole point of it, but I immediately started doing this. To be fair, I did just kind of want this done, but... Alright, we're well over halfway, which is nice. So I already had 2 of them to begin with. Okay, why am I getting a phone call? Okay, one moment. You know what? No, they can figure something else out. That's not important enough to me. Um that's that. Cool, hi. Sorry about that. Hey, look, the other phone call. So in case you're wondering why Cat's calling me, I did well done. Yeah, no, pests do give farming XP. It's actually pretty nice. It's basically the 90% of the way I leveled up my hedgehog. So we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go to cat. I'm at 7. I need 9, so I need 2 more, and then I'm free of this grind. I'll come back at some point and just shadow play the enchantment kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, leveling with the pets leveling the pets could be a bit of a nuisance sometimes. Because, like, that's where a bunch of mine are all really low. Is basically... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I got a friggin' squid pet last night when I was doing grinding because my dummy forgot to put on the trashy hook or trashy sinker, the trash sinker, the junk sinker, whatever. So that I got all junk from stuff, and totally forgot, and I ended up catching a squid. Yeah, my mole pet I ended up getting, and I ended up leveling it up with a bunch of the whatchamacallits, commissions, because it's mining through a mining thing on it, and just went from there. All right. That's another stealth book. We're on the last one now. Oh, wait, no. Now we're on the last one. It's not too bad. Wait, did you do it for leveling it? Because that's a little counterintuitive, unfortunately for you. Doing the commissions is much faster. The events, too. If you manage to get a hold of a Mithril Gourmand event, that's your bread and butter right there. Because if you can just get enough tasty Mithril and people aren't sabotaging, whether intentionally or unintentionally, you'll level that thing real quick. You're never truly done with Mithril Powder. You'll always need it for something. And it's mostly the XP that you get from it is more than anything. Oh, yeah, you max the Skyblock XP for it. Okay. Did you max the... Did you max all the tree stuff? I know you can't get all of them, but... If you didn't max the Heart of the Mountain parts of it, then... Meh. I'm assuming you did if you're having this conversation with me. Because getting the XP is like only half the battle. Oh, okay. Well then. Meh. There we go. I love how Mithril Powder used to be one of the hardest to get, and now it's like one of the easiest to get because of all of the events. How the way they rebooted them. Which is like, I'm not complaining. It's not a bad thing. It's just like, goddamn, okay. Alright, I need 3 more of those stupid things, and then I'm finally free of this. Hello, Alex. That sounds like a you're tired of winter, ugh. Or, sorry, tired of exams and winter, ugh. I should clarify. Oh, that's rough, Sonny. Hey, there we go. Which means I can do that, which means I am free. You touched me and you touched me, so you die. You looked at me, you die. You looked at me, you die. You looked at me, you die. You know what? I'm just killing your extended family until I leave. I'm out. Oh, well, you spawned to die. Come on. And bonk. Oh, one more? There we go. Hello, Silo. Welcome back. Sorry, that's I like that statement, Alex. Mm. Give me a second, Alex, to go get some water to do that. I'll have to go do that quickly because I just saw that I'm not that far off from an epic. Oh no, there's some water in here. My bad. I'm assuming that was heard. All right. I would like to get into an epic category really quickly, please. Forest went up apparently. Relatively amusing. We've got 3 minutes. Go, go, go. Mm, 2.5. Hey, I'm an epic. Let's see if ooh, hello. I got Bury the Fish again. Why is life cruel? What has happened this time? What has been done? Ooh. There we go. What are you gonna watch? That's just curiosity more than anything. You're still there, Marco. I'd love to know what you're gonna watch. I only ask because I thought I was gonna be getting more Percy Jackson today, and I was simply reminded by the universe that no, I'm not. I'm not getting it till the end of the year, and I'm really frustrated. Yes, I like Percy Jackson. I don't care. I loved the movies, which got me into the books, and then the movies ended up not going anywhere. I was really sad, and then I found out that they didn't really follow the books that much, and I got into the fandom. I don't care how accurate or inaccurate it is to actual lore stuff. I just, yeah. I love the first movie. I was a child. You have to give me a bit of a break. I was a child. The second one wasn't a fan of. I want. I was into the movies before the books, so I didn't know any better. You gotta, and then I changed my tune as I got older. So it's not a sin. It's just a unfortunate. Didn't know any better. Of course, there's ads. Um, Bezos. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree with that. You are 100% accurate with that statement of all of the fan stuff being better than the official ones. Jeez. Sorry, I'm just thinking of how accurate you are with that. I don't think I can. We'll keep one. But let me take the sweet booster. Ads are over. Awesome. I don't know who else got ads, but Bezos, be gone. Any Surfer Striders I get to test things on? Nope. Alright, but there's an anvil. Okay, I could have just used my thing. This. And this. How much does this cost me? A quarter. Okay. And then that gives me, that's the sweep booster, which gives me an extra 10 sweep, which is nice to start me off with. Ah, yes, I need to go down and I need to get the thingy-mabob. I know that was very descriptive. It was wonderful of me. The thingy-mabob. Alright, there we go. What pet do I have up? I have the mole pet up. Of course I do. Hey, Poke! Do you know what I got? I got my legendary slug pet and I didn't have to upgrade it. Speaking of pets and upgrades, before I forget, and while everyone's here, because we're having a actually wonderful moment of everyone being here, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my third mythic pet, the Endermite, which means I'm going to be able of getting some of those bonus items. Should I max it out before I turn the whatchamacallit, the I'm wondering whether or not I should max it out before I show up to the end and turn the aspect of the dragon into stats. The second one, not my actual one. The actual one stays on me for now. Yes, so that is 2 things in a row. Well, not in a row, but 2 things down. We'll go here and talk to her. Mythic Guardian. I don't know. Because I keep forgetting to do the other. Okay, Moonglade Jewel. I do have it. You're just a schmuck. All right. Boop and boop and boop. Yeah, that only goes on an X. Mythic Guardian win. I have no idea. I've got Epic, and because that's the enchanting wisdom, I don't really care. You have only one more exam left. You can taste freedom. That's good for you. Oh, you can sell the silly things. Okay, well, goodbye. Sell those too, which is nice. All right. I have another Bury the Fish, and I don't really need another Bury the Fish. Well, because I'm a fool, I forget every single time. I think I can do this in an anvil? No, I need a reforge anvil. Son of a bitch. Neum. Yes. Yes. I said Thursday, Poke. It's been worked on, and it's gonna be fiance's home tomorrow, so we're gonna be pounding it. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow because it's gonna be. I've got a meeting that I have to go to. They have a meeting they've got to go to, and then I'm gonna basically be spending the rest of the day, um, working on the Discord. So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, it is. Rift is worth it. Sorry, I was confused what you were talking about for a second, Sonny, but Rift is worth it of the long term. I've just been avoiding it because Rift. Same way I've been avoiding Dojo because Dojo, and I don't want to learn how bad my actual stuff is. All right, so Sweep 42, the answer to the universe. Anyway, sweep on this is 17 now. Yeah. I don't mind Rift. Honestly, it's two things I don't like about Rift. It's the race and the laser parkour. Those are the only two things that have me avoiding Rift. Everything else, I have no issues with. I thought a lot of the story was fun. I don't hate the boss fights. I don't hate anything else. It is those two things I have had nothing but issues with. To a point that what might happen is you guys get clips of those versus me doing it actually on stream, because I will rage. And I don't want to rage on stream. I have a level of patience that is very close to my ADHD levels. So what ends up happening is at a certain level I will get frustrated and I will just explode. The one that is the so if you I'm surprised you enjoyed it with your all the way. I actually enjoyed the Mirrorverse. So we had two different issues. That's it. I'm surprised you liked the laser parkour with you being European and your ping being, maybe that's why you enjoyed it. You didn't have the issues of it being weird and wonky because you basically could see them and avoid them. Um 50-50. I don't know. I didn't I I'd have to go. We'll see what happens when I go back to it. Anyway, well, without further ado, basically all I've got to do is this. Okay. I should probably I think what I'll do is I'll throw down Monkey. Because for now, Monkey is better than... Damn it, I didn't mean to get this tree. Monkey is better than Frog, if for no other reason than just big stats. I know eventually Frog will be better, but for now it does not. Give. This, I think part of the reason I like the Mirrorverse is I don't remember all of it except for the puzzles, and the puzzles were my favorite. I remember there being like a weird parkour thingy that you had to figure out, which I ended up enjoying as well. But I also don't remember how much of that was strictly just me straight up, or I was following a walkthrough. So I don't remember. Monkey leveled up. It's not done yet? Seriously? There we go. Ooh. Nice. There we go. That's a fan flare. Yeah. That's okay, Alex. I appreciate that you were stopped by. We had a nice little, everyone was here for a moment chat thing. It was honestly really nice to see all you guys just chilling and hanging out. Like a quick 20 minutes to 3 hours. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. Especially with it being winter. Yeah. Yeah, today it was a very nice little community meet. I was very surprised. Considering I started later. Maybe that's why. I started later and it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Yeah, man. Oh, God. Let's see if the gods allow to use the map. That's funny. It's cute. Alright. Oh! Yes! That was the other thing I had to look into. It's not as big of a deal, but it is... Oh, neat. Sorry, I'm listening to what you guys are saying, but it was just the... my brain is going through many different, like, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? Kind of thing. First impression was waiting on that. Yeah. Can't remember, is missile better or is first impression better? Meh. It's kind of whatever you want to do with your profile. It's if you enjoy fishing more than foraging, then you enjoy fishing more than you like first impression. Okay. Yeah, like Alex said, you like fish. I can do that if you want, Alex. You might not like me after, but I can do that if you want. It's in 20 minutes, I basically tell everyone to have a headphone warning and then scream absolute bloody murder. You'd clip that? Of course you would. Even if you woke up before I actually set off the scream would still happen. You said 20 minutes, right? Don't tempt me. I'll do it. Give me the power. There we go. See, you say that. I have you on Discord. I will give you a Discord call and still scream at you. Yay, my thing got +1 sweep. See, I also have other avenues of getting other people to communicate to them. Well, one other person. And once I explain that it's for their own good, they'd probably agree. And so then it would be a different communication, and that it would be taken off and they'd get woken up anyway, which is all fine and dandy. Do you not have it set up that do you not have it that you can hear it? Test. How are people supposed to get a hold of you? So irresponsible. Yeah, so do you have Discord notifications turned off when you're sleeping? Because if you don't, it's gonna go through the same way texting does. Okay, you were correcting yourself, Sonny. I was like, did I gender them wrong? What? You were correcting yourself. I understand. Sorry, I'm not trying to point that out, Sonny. I thought I fucked up. I was like, what? Okay, well. See, what happens is I don't do any favor if you go through with it. I never do any favors for you ever again, Alex. That's the problem. Is if you set me up like that, there is no second chances. You make a fool of me. Nah. No, let's be honest. That wasn't a realistic favor. And that wasn't a favor. That was, I don't want to do something. You do it for me. Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I've already done a favor or two for Poke now, so they don't get to say anything. I do believe I did an 8-eye dragon yesterday after I said I was thinking about not doing it. That's a favor. That's a favor. You asked me to do it, and it was so limited of a resource, and I still did it for you. It's a favor. I did it because you asked. No. It was a favor. No. I know I gave me the highest jet for a pet, but we're not going to talk about that part. It was a favor. Do you know why it's a favor? Because I was lied to, because Poke said I was going to get the pet, and I didn't. So they lied to me. They said they were going to pull some strings, and I was going to get it, and they lied. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me now. I don't think you realize I have access to my old streams when you said that. Who the hell is me taking on the dragons? It was way earlier than I thought it was. You were telling him about that. That's Arc. Ah, yes, the conversation where you were like, I'm not going to stay for long. You stayed for almost the entire stream, Poke. You showed up an hour in, and then you almost stayed the entire stream, Poke. You really do like trying to bully me. Ah, yes, you being a leprechaun. Um... Okay, here we go. Damn it. I played the fifth. You're not absolved of anything. I'm simply removing the case. Hello, Poke. I see you in game. It's bold of you all to assume that you get the state your reprimations in my world. No. Fine. What's the favor, Alex? What's the favor? Yeah. You're not wrong. I'm waiting for what this favor is, Alex. No, that's not the deal. No, if you don't tell me the favor, it's null and void. Considering I went from not giving you a favor at all. This is your choice. What's the favor? No, because apparently you just get your case was just dropped. They have apparently have court fees. See, I was gonna be sarcastic, Alex, and then you went and pulled that. No way. I was gonna, because I was waiting for you to tell me to like do your homework, and the answer you're getting was 42, because that answers everything. Because it's the answer to the universe. So you're getting 42, and then I was gonna look at you and go, "Favor's done. I don't care. I answered a question for you." And it's the answer that answers all of your questions. Therefore, it's right, and therefore you can't say that I'm wrong. Therefore, it is the answer. Whether or not it's the answer your teacher's looking for, it's not my problem. Because the other thing is, it's a favor. It's not a task. It's not a job. It's a favor. I don't have to bend over backwards to do something if it's a favor. I never understood why anyone didn't go through with that, if that makes sense. Like I've seen a lot of things. You owe me a favor. Yeah, a favor is me doing something for you, but no, I don't have to kill myself out of it. Like that whole trope in shows and movies of like, you owe me. No, you did me a favor. That does not mean I owe you. If you think otherwise, sorry. Now, obviously, that doesn't work for like crazy mob-ish people, but I'm not worried about Alex having connections to mobs. Rude. And besides, I'll do the favor. Oh, that's just mean. Uh, oh, that's just mean. I'm saying this because it's not what I'm actually gonna do, but like my thought process, Alex, was because Alex Fenris, I was gonna actually do like a drawing of some kind of like some kind of Fenrir, because well, yeah, but because my brain is forever trolling, the immediate thought process I had after I was having my little spiel there was making a bit of a Fenrir, but a little bit more on the meme side, and basically through some of the conversations we were having, I was going to make the Forever Alone meme, and then that was going to be the drawing I sent you. It was not the original thought process. I was planning on doing an actual nice Fenrir, but that's what came through my brain. So, to be fair, Alex, you're not entirely wrong, because my first thought was that, and then was like to keep you warm because you seem alone. I'm like, no, that doesn't work because that's not to your taste, so that doesn't work, and that's just bad taste on my end. So then I was like, what else can I do? And then my brain, yeah, exactly. My brain went from being respectful of, yeah, no, that's a joke in bad taste, to a one that's way fucking worse. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. It's just what I thought, and I'm sharing with the class because I found it humorous. uh uh, sorry, I shouldn't be chuckling. um it's so stupid. I would like to know what the boosters are, because I don't remember what all of the boosters are. All right. Are you gonna stay on? Do I still scream in about half an hour? Yay! Well done, Sonny. Oh, I just saw what you got, Sonny. Well done. You have an alarm? Okay. Or should I still do it anyway? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to see what boosters there are. No. Oh, that page has not been created yet. Of course not. That'd be convenient. So we go to fandom, which is gonna get a bit pissy because I have an ad blocker. Get out of my face. Okay, so sweep. Where'd you go? Sweep, forging fortune. And apparently there's a luck booster. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to get it. Oh, so the forging fortune I get from Sawyer. Okay. That answers that question. All right, one sec. I'm taking off a sweater. Oh, oh, freedom. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh, okay. Bow down. Da da da. Da da. All right. So, I'm not sure how much farther along that particular bit I am, so I'm gonna go check on what's her face and see how far I am along of how many of the what pet do I have? I've got monkey. I'm gonna pull up frog, and I have both of them done. Boom, boom, booyakasha! That is finally finished, which means I am now on chapter 4, and a bunch of them are done. I'll be right back. Alrighty, hi, sorry. Had to walk away for a moment there. Life summoned an issue that I had to deal with. Okay, so I am going to. I need salmon shards and fig tree gifts. Really? So I'm basically done everything except. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do that. Look at all this glorious. So I need salmon shards and then the fig gifts. And that's it. That's kind of nothing at all. Not gonna lie. Because I'm already gonna be doing the figs. because I'm working on that now. It was salmon, I think. Come here. There we go. I think this is going to be the last one I need. Dumbass is cornering himself. There we go. That's done. I'm pretty sure that was it. And then I basically just go on a harvesting spree. Yep. Literally the only thing left is that. And then can I even check these? No, I can't. I've got 9 out of 12 on the next one too. That's funny. So literally the fig hue and actually doing foraging is the only thing that was holding me back. And now I'm basically going to be... No, now I am over halfway, well, chapter-wise, to the rest of it. All right. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my lovely Heart of the Forest. And oh, yeah. This is going to be great. I don't have enough. That's kind of funny. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go buy the boosters from what's his face. I need 5 in total. Sorry, correction. I need, because this gets turned into this. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I did all of them, and I was about to get pissed. Stop it. That was a lot of money. Anyway, there. Got all the boosters on it. And then we... Okay, so I've got 2 on this. I've got sweep, and I've got foraging forage chain on this. That's done. I can go ahead and put this back on. So that's 3 of them done. I'm going to move first impression off to the side for now. And I'm going to take off the canopy set to do this. annoying that the game is a little silly like this. Listen, I still need to get this done. This is progress that I need to do. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just did my farming for the day because you missed it. Where'd it go? Well, shucks. Um. Oh, hi, Pyro. I thought you were poke for something. It's that stupid red text every single time. I realized it was you, though, Pyro. I was like, we've been talking for a while. What are you talking about? I literally showed you that I was doing farming because I got my legendary slug pet. Finally. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy about it. Because now that's the... Because I know why they didn't. I really wish that slow and steady perk for the slugfish was the one that showed up on the legendary, not the epic. Because I really wish that the hell is it? Repugnant aroma was the first perk. Basically, whenever you have a sprayinator on a plot, it gives you the 32 fortune or whatever. Which at top is the 100 for fortune. Well, that's the whole thing. Is now it's the slug summons all of the past hedgehogs, give all the fortune on the pests, and then go from there. So that's where I'm pretty happy about that. I'm doing foraging right now, but basically because I screwed up. And my screw up was I basically somehow mentally collapsed Figstone Splitter and Figstone the Fig Hue mentally together in my head. So what ended up happening is I was trying to get Figstones for the Hue, even though it doesn't need Figstones, with the decent axe, and I was like, oh, I'm a dummy. I didn't think I had one. Um, shit. Damn it. Oh, it is on 2. Is it? I somehow keep fucking this up, and I'm not sure how. Oh, fuck. Okay. I misread the beat, that's why. There we go. Alright, well, I got there in the end. That was painful. Yeah, I know I had the sound turned off. I've never had an issue until I literally was going, this will be fine to do on stream. Never mind. Well, pip. Alright. Let's see. Frog leveled to 82. Hoorah. How close are you? I don't understand. Oh, gain the coupons to progress. Okay. That explains it a little bit better. Thank you, game. First, we're going to come here. I'm going to grab a cake before I end up forgetting somehow. Hi, yes. Yeah, 469. Go, and then we go back to Galatea. Okay, so really the only thing I've got to work on is getting more done. Oh, that's what it was, is I want to basically spend all of my tickets on Crow. What is it that the this? What do you do? Sparrow grants 1 fig fortune for every digit in your fig collection. Okay. Um I'll do it once. Mass siphon. Anyway. Ooh, wait, that should give me. Wait, what the hell? Hold that thought. What? What the hell did I take out that gave me chances for wet book? Lost and found. Uh, no. I didn't think it was any of these. What did I get? Oh, it's the salmon! Duh. Yeah, I don't always pay attention to the badges. I'm sorry, Poke. That's my bad. Oh, oh. You did not spend your inheritance to get it. Do not lie to me. Um, I really don't have the money to be doing this. I'm going to anyway. Oh, this is painful. I need to do some kind of money-making thing. I have a day. Oh no. Cries a little bit. Okay. That gives me another couple of days. Okay. Did I just spend a bunch of my money? Yes. Do I totally care? No. But yeah, no, if you ended up going for a subscription, Pyro, I wouldn't say no. uh because then it depends on who ends up getting VIP first. um all right. Sorry, I was doing some calculations because of this. Do do 151. All right, so Eel is now here. You'd be surprised. There, because it's not like I'm gonna stop streaming anytime soon. We're not talking. This is meant to be like a tomorrow thing. Sorry, I got very distracted by whatever the hell that noise was. Okay, so respiration 4. Is that on here? No, it's respiration 3 only. One more thing to add to my oh god, that's 4 mil. Fine. I hated all of that. I am now broke as shit. Oh, good God. Okay, in a minute. Sorry, it's the I'm thinking of multiple different things, and weird ass songs end up coming out of my head when I do that. Unfortunately, 90% of them end up being default Christmas music for some damn reason. Anyway, that is unlocked. I don't even think I have the ring. Okay, so Enchanted and Deep Roots, which I don't have yet. And then this is a bunch more of the same thing. Okay. Enchanted Scuba. Scuba. That's not that bad. My only question is, how high does it go? Is it 3 or is it 4? Because it changes how gung ho I get into it. Pressure resistance. My pressure resistance is 112 now. What happens with all of my fancy little abilities here if I basically right here all the way here, and then I start doing the hula hula dance? No, where's my squids? No! Seriously? There's no squids for me to get? Prize. All of that, not a single squid was available. Because once I got through the pain of getting the damn squids... No, come here. What the hell? Where'd he go? Oh, they skirt off. Okay, that's fantastic. So I need a few things before I try to do that again. Alright, well, that's that. I guess basically we just go back to fig stuff. It's not what I meant to do. Fig, 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 fig. Okay, so it is canopy stuff. Fig stones. I can make one. Okay, that's good to know. Fig stone splitter is kind of going to be the big one first, though. All right. I think I'm going to just kind of go for it. And yeah. I was hoping to at least get like a chameleon and maybe a signal booster on stream so that if I met, because the second I stop streaming, if I try to grind for any of this, tree the fish, let's fucking go. Well, I was about to say I'm gonna get all the stuff off stream, and I promptly get tree the fish. Good to know. I can't remember if I actually already had tree the fish. It just doesn't look like it. Hey, you crazy old lady. There's a fish. Alright. Boop. That makes me happy. I wish we could sell, like, NPC sell. I'm really surprised in the Ironman W's update or whatever the hell, it didn't let us sell, like, certain items. Like, the NPCs, obviously. Because, like, cool, I have 2 of these. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this now? Just toss them in here? Cool, I got 2 of them. Whoop-de-buck and wee. Yeah. Okay, soon. Anyway. I think I lost my nice lobby. Tries. Oh well. I've gotten Tree the Fish now. If I get some of the other cool things, that'd be cool. That's a vampire. Yeah. Okay. Hello? There we go. God. Stretching sticks, don't care that much. Although I should probably look into some of the other things I need to upgrade with things like stretching sticks and everything else. I'm realizing I should probably look into. Like the traps and whatnot. Oh, it's still regenerating. Okay, well. Whoops. If I can get Chapter 4 done before the end of stream, that'd be kind of the goal. How much time we got? About an hour and a half. I can get about 100 tree gifts done in about an hour and a half, don't you think? Yeah. I got fortune on all of them, so... fortune on everything, so that's the maxed amount of fortune I can get, except... for my lovely... monkey. Still regenerating, of course. I know there's scaffolding. I don't care. I'm not using scaffolding. I'd rather just do this. Especially considering eventually the frog pet gives you a bonus off you jumping, so might as well get good at this. There we go. And that was a lot. That's... yeah. So weird question, because I've been following. Do you guys have any favorite animes and or mangas? I know manga is not usually what a lot of people go to when it comes to that kind of media, but I'm just curious and asking, because one of the ones... wait, really? Cool. Oh, it's... okay. Hello. Thank you. Okay, so Fullmetal Alchemist's Brotherhood. So that's the anime that basically is closer to the accuracy of the manga, in case you were unaware. And then go... hey, a fanfire. I know I already technically had one, but... yeah. It went a weird-ass way, too, because basically everything it started doing had nothing to do with the manga, because they basically brought their mother back. Sorry, this is spoilers for the original Fullmetal Alchemist. I forgot about Jade Dragon. But yeah, no, I remember watching it, reading, and then I read the manga. And then I promptly went, "What the fuck?" Because they brought their mother back as a homunculus, which was like... to be fair, they did follow the source material as to why that would happen, which is because that's exactly how all the other what? Oh, oops. Basically all the other homunculi are basically failed attempts at what the hell is it called? I don't want to call it human transmutation. And so their mother coming back would make sense. Still wasn't in the manga, though. I think what was in the manga was what was alluded to is she started to come back as a homunculus at that moment, and so they had to kill her. which is where a lot of the trauma ends up coming through. Although that could be something I'm misremembering or just misinterpreted from the manga. So if we're talking my favorite long term, it's been around a lot as long as I've been alive. One Piece. I know that's a boring answer, but it's kind of the answer I have. I've enjoyed One Piece for as long as I can remember. I know it's not everyone's favorite. It doesn't have to be, in my opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, it's overhyped. And I'm like, I've liked it for a very long time. I liked it when Bleach was still coming out with chapters. I've liked it since before Fishman Island arc. I've liked it for 15 years. And it's the one that I've liked the most amount of time at the top there. So whether or not it's the absolute favorite of mine right now versus the one that is the favorite, because I've got like a top 10. Don't if you Yeah, we were talking about because I was basically, if you're gonna get into it, don't start just watching it. You can look into some guides on how to watch it. The fact that you need a guide to watch the damn thing is terrifying to me. But yeah. And the fact that they only just finished the first season. And before anyone goes, what do you mean? It's basically where Naruto turned into Naruto Shippuden. Yeah, well, we basically just got past the first part of One Piece, and now it's One Piece Shippuden. It's just not going to do that kind of thing, which is mildly horrifying if you think about it, considering it's been 25 fucking years, and then they're like, oh yeah, no, we're done now. We're now moving on to the next step. There are actual vaults at Toei Animation and other things that are kept under lock and key that have the ending of One Piece, because if Oda ends up dying, they're fucked. It's kind of the same thing as the original author and artist for Berserk. He passed away, and it was thankfully I don't know what to call them, but underlings, his underwriters were there, and they had the script and everything else. They knew what they were going to be doing. They knew what the ending was, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But oh, you are into the manga? Okay, that's not that bad. I guess, yeah, it is easier to read the manga than it is to watch the anime, because you can read like 10 chapters in the same time it would take to watch the goddamn episode for one of them. So that's valid. It would be easier to get into that. Where I was bringing this up is because there was a bit of a dead air, and two, I was just thinking of one of the ones that I got into lately. There is the horrifying, horrible, we should not probably be talking about it. It's not that bad. It's just kind of overhyped and then has a bunch of issues. Sword Art Online, I'm sure everyone's aware of it. I liked it because it was unique in its little microcosm. But I now firmly believe that Sword Art Online walked so that Shangri-La Frontier could fucking blow everything else out of the water. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. The abridged version was better. The reason I believe this is because it's the same gaming, like it's the state. If SAO wasn't a thing, and I said full dive gear, you wouldn't have any idea what I'm talking about. But because SAO did exist and does exist, if I say full dive, you know what I'm talking about. And that's what Shangri-La Frontier uses. It's not called full dive, but that's what it is. It's basically an immersive VR kind of thing. But it's like you're running around like you're completely and totally in the game. There's no, like, doesn't feel like a game kind of thing, even though you know it is a game kind of thing. And I
absolutely love it. And it's also a part of the other thing is SAO, the first bit of it with the original part of it of like them all being trapped and everything else was fucking depressing. Like very, very depressing because Edgelord Kirito was an Edgelord, and they basically very piled on the depressing part of it. Nope, you did not join the end. I've got about another hour and 15, so you're good. I started late today anyway. So. But yeah, no, you did not join the end this time. You are A-okay. We were just talking about like favorite animes and mangas and whatnot, and I'm ranting about how SAO walked so that Shangri-La Frontier could absolutely tromp over everything else. Um, I'm kind of, I hate this term, but I am kind of glazing on Shangri-La Frontier because I very, very much enjoy it. Basically, the short version of it is it's an MMO, and the main character, I don't actually know his actual human name, but his character name is Sunraku. And basically, the whole thing is he plays really shitty and buggy ass games for fun in like the VR space, like the immersive VR space. So what ends up happening is he's got a really weird god gamer setup, but not in the like standard sense of like, oh yeah, I'm just really awesome at video games. He's awesome at video games because he's used to the video games actively trying to kick his shit in. And not in fair ways. Like he plays the buggy ass ones and he beats them, and he does it for his own enjoyment kind of thing. Um and then basically he ends up coming basically some of the game I call them friends loosely, his gamer buddies from other games basically invite him over to an MMO version of the VR game called Shangri-La Frontier, or SFL. Yeah, SFL. And it's a like quadruple A polished to heck MMO experience. So it's very different from what he's used to. And he's going into it and he is playing very differently than everyone else. So he ends up coming across the kind of a bit of a common concept for the more Asian, I want to say like the cultural stuff over there for games is if you come across something, there's really f off rare things that are called unique scenarios and everything else. I know you keep thinking of that. I keep thinking of that kind of Shangri-La every single time I talk about it. Um, it's basically there's like really cool like unique scenario things that like you get it and then it's gone forever and only you get it. It's not quite the same, like there's obviously other ways to get it, but in this particular one, but it's really hard to run into. But there's basically a lot of it is the NPCs in the game world of this can die, and when they die they're gone forever, and that ends up being a pretty strong story beat. And there's these basically end game raid monsters like that are called the Seven Colossi, and basically the main part of it is Sunraku, our main character, ends up coming across um ends up coming across one of the Seven Colossi, wildly undergeared and absolutely has no chance in hell in doing anything against it. But because it's him and he's used to playing these buggy ass busted games, he actually ends up putting up a bit of a fight. And so what ends up happening is he gets, it's like a video game thing, it's a debuff that he can't get rid of, but essentially he gets cursed in a way that basically he can't wear equipment other than his helmet and pants essentially, and it's usually just shorts. So he ends up running around. Let me SFL, can I, that's no. Hey. Oh, okay, well. If I do this. He ends up running around looking like Birdman here. This is basically his avatar with a mask on, and he ends up running around looking like this ridiculous Birdman. And so a lot of the NPCs think he is a Birdman. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. There is a it's really it's really well put together, and I'm very curious where it's gonna go. There's a couple of like haha I think part of it as well is it's really fucking humorous, whereas SAO was really depressing. And it's very much like it's gamer kind of like jokes is kind of the thing. Is like basically RNG comments, the whole thing of unique scenarios, and basically some people get all the really cool shit in a video game, other people can't get shit, kind of thing. Like those jokes. Ooh, a Dreadwing. Where? Gimme. You're mine. You will get in my pocket. You have no choice in the matter. You will do it, and you will like it. You will like it inside my pocket. Get in my pocket. The reason I'm basically droning on... no, I did it! I did the thing! You silly goose. Now someone else is gonna get it. I don't want them to have it. It's mine. I'm slightly annoyed by that, but whatever. I'm joking. They could have it. I'm more annoyed at the game doing what it did. I clicked it, it didn't register it, so I just kind of let it be free. And I'm like, I don't want it free. I want it in my pocket. Yeah. Anyway, you're right. Average Pokemon trainer. And yeah, no. Basically, I've stopped. I'm getting so impatient for the next season of Shangri-La Frontier. I started reading the manga, and I am about a season ahead of where the next one's going to be. Like, actually, I'm quite a few seasons ahead now. But a chapter got released yesterday, so it's fresh in my brain. I'm like, I want more! That's kind of like one of my things of, when it comes to a lot of, like, reading is I mean, I've mentioned it before, but I used to consume, like, straight-up Shakespeare script plays when I was, like, 10. So my reading caliber ends up being really a lot higher than reading basically the high-end comic books, even though I know manga is not comic books. It's a whole other thing. It still basically comes down to that's what it is. Even though there are some pages that you turn the page and you're like, dear God, that's a whole expose. What the fuck? But yeah. Alright, so common gives me 10, rare gives me 20. I need about 4 fucking hundred. Okay, so I might be doing a bit of a cheeky here and there of... I don't remember when her contests start, but I might be trying to grind out legendaries with berries and berries for a little bit just to kind of get that done and over with. Although what I could actually do is, because I was mindlessly doing that for a little bit, I mean, I could just lock in better, but okay, I'm 149 out of 250. Okay. Hello again, Alex. I was literally just thinking about screaming for you. Legitimately, I'm like, is this about the time where I start screaming? I know you probably had me muted or whatever, but it was the thought that entered my head. Welcome back. We were just talking about manga that I'm getting really into, excited for, etc., and wanting. I want more, more. But yeah. One goes here and one goes there. Okay, cool. Hoppity? Really? Anyway. Oh wow, cool. I leveled in Hypixel entirely. That's hilarious. Ah! Blah. I love that, this stupid little thing. Alright, yeah, we were just talking about manga and anime and whatnot. I asked what the favorites were. Poke let me know about the other favorite is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. We talked about that for a little bit because talked about how the original went on magical adventures that completely and totally jumped away from the main story, whereas Brotherhood was a little more close to the actual material. And then I started talking about why I was interested because it's the one that I've been interested in. Basically released a new chapter in the manga. Yeah, we were talking about SAO a bit because the kind of some of the format of SAO and Shangri-La is similar, simply because of it being like set in a video game. But that was about it. Yeah. It does not have any of the weird incest that it doesn't have any of the harem or incest that SAO does. Although, to be fair, they might end up eventually, but there's very clearly a setup for how it works in Shangri-La. I kind of hate that they chose like the longest winded fucking name they could for the damn thing too. Of course, I say that with the full knowledge that there are some like that are like half a paragraph long of a sentence, and I wish I was joking when I said that. And like a part of it as well as I was catching up on all of my other mangas and manhwa because I actually get into some of the Korean ones now. Mostly because solo leveling got me into that. I could have gotten that with variants. Dungeon Odyssey is one. It's got a unique art style. I like the story of it. Elixir, I don't actually know how to properly pronounce it, so don't butcher me for butchering it. I can't think of any other specifically manhwa only ones. But yeah. I've been enjoying a lot of, and I basically got back into it because what it is I pirate them with websites. Basically, they're scanlation websites. Of what they do is they basically get a hold of like a copy of it and scan it and basically just post it on the internet. It's basically how I read all of them. I think it's how a lot of people read a lot of them. And the ones I get really, really into, I will basically go turn around and will buy when I have. Oh shit. Sorry, I just saw a thing. Turn around and buy sorry, I got very thrown off by the messages that just popped across my screen. Cool. Where is it? I'm thoroughly distracted. Oh, cool. Nice. I don't remember what I was talking about because I got so distracted. We were talking. I think we were talking about. Oh, the manhwas, basically the ones I got. I basically have been using scanlation sites to get a hold of them, and I found a fairly decent one that has a lot of the old ones that I was reading before my old site basically got DMCA'd off the planet. So yeah. And that's what I was referring to, of basically if I end up enjoying one enough that I remember it and it stays in my head, I do invest into actually buying them for real. We're in the middle of the day. Why am I not in a contest? The hell? Am I crazy? Why am I not in a contest? I thought they happened every day. Is the game just bugged? What is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep going and hope I'm in a contest. I have no idea what's going on. Wow, that is a lot of sweep that person has. Yeah. Oh, there was one. I'd love to be able to tell what the hell I'm doing, but I physically can't right now, which is mildly frustrating. Okay, so it's not just me. Well, in that case, peace out. Yeah, I thought like I lost my internet or some stupid thing. It's just being stupid. Okay, it's just being dumb, and I can hope that there's a contest happening. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, potentially. Anyway, yeah. Anyway. Basically, by the time the time switches over, if it doesn't fix itself, I might be moving on to a different project because it might be bugged and broken. Unfortunately, makes me a little sad, but what are you gonna do? Can't control everything, especially when the game starts being buggy. I think. Sorry, I'm going back to my rants about anime and whatnot. Oh, beacon reminder. Thank you, Levy the Fox. That means I went back to the exact same lobby. Anyway. Hello, music I wasn't expecting. I was doing this for... I forgot there was music on this one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hypixel Skyblock. It has random music. Okay, good. This still works. Go. There's the thing. Go. Okay. Yay! It's up to 6 sweep. It means it's almost at almost as much sweep as I had before. Hoorah! Yeah. Is everyone still there? Where are you? You're all so silent. I don't know if something's gone wrong. Okay. Sorry. Well, no, it was just there was a bit of a conversation that I didn't know if you guys were just letting me rant. I thought there was gonna be some conversation back and forth. I was just ranting, and I'm like, did I drive you all the way with my weird little topics? I'm sorry. I can change, I promise. No, I wouldn't be changing about that. Okay, you guys are just kind of doing your own things. That's fair, that's valid. We went from like having a bunch of conversations to it was just silent, and I'm like, I feel like I've just been abandoned. What just happened? I'm not needy, but goddamn, where'd you all go? Uh. Oh, hi. Well, I'm happy that you guys are still here. Hopefully Twitch didn't discount that you guys were just kind of chilling, because Twitch is stupid like that. I know I'm bad-mouthing the thing I'm currently on as a platform, but if they can't fix their crap when it comes to the whole botting thing, and it's been physically proven time and time again, I don't care. And in case you're unaware, basically Twitch's brilliant scheme to fix botting was basically if it's not chatting every once in a while, they count it as a bot. And they say that's not what they did, but everyone knows that's what they did, because it's been proven that that's what they did. Because a lot of the bigger streamers can go, hey, everyone shut up for 5 minutes, they'll watch their viewer count drop dramatically, and then go, sound off, and then everyone comes back, and it starts counting them as viewers. It's thoroughly annoying, but what are you gonna do? I think they changed some things to it, of basically, I think it's like a message like every half hour or whatever ends up counting. But it's still, there's a lot of people, like, and it's been brought up of like, okay, what happens to people that basically have me up as they go to bed? How are you going to count that? They can't message me every half hour, and you're still getting the money from them, so what the hell's the big idea? But yeah. It's the whole, listen to me, but not onto thee, or whatever the hell. I can't remember the exact words of it. But basically, they can get a... They will rake in the rewards of bots, but we can't, kind of thing. Which is frustrating, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, once I get this one, I'm gonna take a peek at this. That's what it is. Rules for thee, but not for me. I got parts of it, I just got the whole thing kind of jumbled. You knew what I was talking about, Sue. You were able to correct me, so I got enough of my point across. But thank you, Poke. I got it backwards, and my brain was focusing on punch brick. Punch block with stick. Anyway. Still happy I got that Tree of the Fish. Makes me happy. Got Tree of the Fish on stream. Yeah. Vampire fell out of the tree. You don't say. Where? I was like, where? Come here! Punk. Okay. Oh! Really? Wow. It only just started counting the contest. And I've been going gung-ho the entire time. That's really frustrating. That was a big waste of my fluffing time. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna work on these fun little friends. Oh, interesting. I was like, what the hell? Oh, it's the same thing, but for this instead. Okay. That, and that. Okay. Um, that punk, get bigger. Sorry, I'm a little annoyed at the game being dumb, so I'm switching tasks, but these guys gave fortune, I'm pretty sure. Or something. Did it just switch? Because that's a... It literally just switched. That's funny. Those were the ones, because we're on the 1st of the spring, so nobody's been down here all day. Because it just went from the mochi bear to probably the mochi leaf? Or bamboo leaf. Or whatever. Yeah, bamboo leaf. That's kind of funny. Hello? Why are you saying notice me? You didn't even send me a message. I said hello when you came in, Alex. Okay. I was like, what just happened? You just were like, notice me. I'm like, what have I done? Where? No, stop it! I mean, that works, I guess. You weird fatty. I'm gonna punch this little thing in a minute. Get... Does that work? It does work. Let me feed you, you overgrown pastel caricature. Move! Okay, there we go. You're feeling your process get pulled into another nap. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, axe grows. Okay, so the mochi one is the one we want more of. Crap, because it gives more sweep. That's what it is. I knew there was a reason we wanted those silly things. Damn it. These guys are only for axe throws. I might work on them on my off time. Not that I'm going to be able to work on the mochis much, but... Anyway. Alright, I've gotten some extra bits. Got some extra sweep. Yeah. Hey, Agatha contest, now it's 20 minutes. Yay, I can actually earn something this time. I've got extra little bits now. I'm not as fundamentally frustrated by the existence of things. So what you do is you go make yourself a coffee, Alex. Unless you're not a coffee drinker. Have something with a little more... Get warm is the other thing. Because being cold, you'll absolutely... But don't get too warm that you're like, ooh, I'm cozy. You want to get just warm enough that your body's not trying to make you hibernate. Go. Then you get... Yeah. You basically, you want to be... You don't want to be cold, but you want to be almost uncomfortable in a weird direction so that you can't fall asleep. Unless you just want to go nap. You can go nap, but I know you said you had other things to do, so... It's kind of up to you on that one. Oh. I shouldn't have done this. I touched a tree I really shouldn't have. There we go, okay. I got that, thankfully. Where's that silly thing? Come here, you. Go. That's why I'm willing to do that one, is because I can reach all of the branches. Okay. Did I just get it again? I did get I got Barry the fish again. And that's why I keep saying I want there to be other things. I don't know, let me hand it in and salvage the silly things. Give me essence or some stupid thing. I don't know. Figure something out. Tired of having all these specials I can't do anything about. Or at the very least, like, let Ironman players, like, have something that we can hand them into. Because we keep getting them. I don't know. Hell, let all players, like, turn them into those stupid, like, feathers. Like, one feather for, like, something like that. Or maybe two. Just to, like, I don't remember how much RNG those feathers give you. But, like, the ones that you get from Kudra that boost up the RNG meter, I think we should have access to those. Just like, basically, these are so rare, I hand it in, and will it drop their price? Yes. Do I care about their price? No. But yeah. Well, that's where I was saying, like, it depends on which one. But they need to figure out something, because I can't NPC sell them. I can't, do anything because I'm Ironman, so I can't even sell them on the auction house if I wanted to. So it's like they either need to basically, once you get them, you don't get them anymore, similar to the mouse trap, the mouse pad thing, or they need to figure something out because they're filling up my inventory every once in a while, and me having a bunch of them just annoys me more than anything. I don't know. Just do people collect like a bunch of them all at the same time? Because like if there's a reason you do that, then sure, fine. But like, and as much as you say like some of them you feel are way too common, at the same time, I'm only talking about like specific things like this. Maybe what they need to do is they need to fill out, they need to make a new RNG meter specifically just for fishing stuff, and all of the fish you get ends up, you can hand them in specifically to boost up those RNGs. And because of that, what you end up doing is you, one, you put a limit on it, obviously. Really, no notification. That's wild. One, you put a limit on, you put a limit on it, like similar to how there's a buy and sell limit for NPCs. You put a RNG for this fish thing that I'm cooking up limit, so that you can't just go buy 100 of them and shove them all in your RNG meter. I think they were talking about a dragon pity system when they were going to do the dragon update, but that's been kind of abandoned, so I think a lot of the stuff related to it's been abandoned. I think they're going to work on dragons more when they get everything ported over to 1.21. So that's going to be on the back burner for a while, unfortunately. Also, hello, hi, Disco. There is an Alex floating around here somewhere. Me and Poke were just talking about, well, it was more just me ranting and Poke giving opinion, which is welcomed, by the way. I'm not complaining about the opinion, Poke. Let me 100% clarify that statement. We were just talking about how, because I keep getting these goddamn, the fish, specifically the berries, and, like, you can't do anything about it because I'm Ironman, so I can't sell it on the auction house. The hell am I supposed to do with it now that I've gotten 3 of the damn things? So I was just thinking of basically make an RNG meter for fishing stuff only, and basically all of the fish you could throw on there with a limit, obviously, so that people aren't just buying a crap ton of them and putting it in, and then basically you can hand them in to get the items. Or what you could do is you could have an NPC that you basically end up having that works as the function, and instead of it being a menu, you get, again, it's still fishing RNG meter, and what you end up doing is you have an NPC that you hand these items into, and they have like a 1 to 5 limit depending on how common they are, like per day or per whatever, for the item that you're trying to grind out, and then basically you go from there. Now, I know that's going to be a little bit harder. No, actually, you could just track the kills of the individual thing that drops it, so it wouldn't actually be that much harder. Oh, yeah, but you still get to keep them. That's the thing, is you still get to keep the fishes afterwards. Like, you give them the coral, they go in your museum, and then what happens? If you get more of them, there's no point to them. Yeah, like, I'm talking a brand new system that basically you can get rid of them, and it's beneficial to you and your profile. And then some of those stupidly rare drops end up being, like, not as much of a problem. No, I know, and I've got them in there. That's what I've been doing, and I know that's what everyone else does, but, like, that feels really pointless of, like, or throw stats on the stupid things. Obviously, only one at a time, but, like, I've started throwing them all into the museum as well, and when I have to go restart my God Pot, I will be doing that with this one, too. It just feels rather pointless of, like, that's all you do with them is basically you get them, they go in the museum, and they never see the light of day again, and that's all they ever are. It feels really redundant to me as all. I don't know. I think that's also because I don't really do the whole selling things on the museum. So on my normal profile, I have like 50 of 3 different ones. Like, oh yeah, also clarifying, the ones you get from events don't count towards this because like having Santa the fish is already a bit of an RNG thing, so maybe, I don't know. But like Spook the Fish. No, there is no Spook the Fish. Is there a Spook the Fish? There is a Spook the Fish, but it's not from rewards, because I was thinking it's all rewards and whatnot, but it's not. Gift the Fish or whatever is the other one. But anyway, I'm rambling, and yeah, I guess Skyblock is redundant. You're right, Disco. And to your no notification comment, hopefully the Discord that I'm hoping is finished by tomorrow. Keyword is hoping. I know, I keep saying, but I'm hoping that it will be ready tomorrow and you'll get notifications from that. So, yeah. Anyway, how are you today, Disco? I kind of just started rambling. We've had a busy day today. I got Slugpet on the legendary Slugpet on stream. Got Mythic Endermite. Got all sorts of goodies. Basically, you've been doing a bunch of this. I sent you... That's not the right thing. I sent you a screenshot of a wonderful harvest of Gloom Gourds. I'm pretty sure you've gotten it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is that itchy or icky? Because if it's itchy, my immediate thought is, dear God, do you have allergies? You should get that checked out. If it's icky, then I don't know what that means, and I'm sorry I can't help you with that. Okay, you did mean itchy. Do you have allergies? Do you know if you have allergies? Because that sounds like you're breaking out of the damn well breaking out into hives. Yay, it's a personal best. It's a personal best that's still early enough in the day. I say as the sun starts to set and I start to panic. I want to get into Legendary! Hey, another first impression book. Let's go. I think after this contest, I'm going to take a break from doing all of the stuff out here. Okay, we're going to get that legendary one relatively easy soon. Because I keep doing all of the things. I said I'm going to take a break, but I don't actually know. It depends on how close I am to getting... Whatchamacallit? Come on. By whatchamacallit, I mean... Big Stone Splitter, because I might be able to, because I've just kind of been going for it. There's Legendary. I know you can get into, like, Divine. I don't really care. I'm very glad that these don't work like the friggin' whatchamacallit contests. Oh. Oh, you scratch yourself. Okay, I was like, what? I heard I wasn't really looking, so I saw stretch yourself. I'm like, are you trying to like decompress your back? Like what? And then I reread it. I'm like, oh no, you're talking scratch yourself. So just use the corner of a wall. I do that all the time. You laggy, buggy thing. I clicked it. That's twice now. Stupid thing. Gimme. Cat style. Find any random object and just start scratching yourself with it. But it sounds like you need is a back scratcher. And if you need a homemade one, you go find like a ruler and a hairbrush. And you duct tape the shit out of them. There you go, back scratcher. It's not going to be the world's best, and it might be a little painful depending on what kind of hairbrush you have, but better than not being able to scratch it. If you have any kind of like long, stickish kind of thing, pole, whatever, that works too. If you end up having some kind of weird ass thing that lets you insert the end of the hairbrush into the stick, or the stick can go inside the hairbrush in some way, shape, or form to kind of reinforce it, that's even better. So. There we go. Legendary. Yeah. So I'm waiting for Stray to show up. Hopefully it's golden. It's not. All right. Anyway. 670. 685. Starland Prize! I've never gotten one of those before. Let's fucking go. I don't even think I've gotten any of those on my normal profile. Hello. That's a nice thing to get. Where'd that go? Where? Hello? Is that not a physical item, or did that get plopped away somewhere? It got plopped away somewhere. I've never seen these before. Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right. That was a nice little thing to see. First one of those. All right. Okay, so 7:15. Hey, oh god. I was not expecting the dolphin to jump like that. I know that's what they do, but still was a little nerve-wracking. All right, fig stone. How many of these can I make? I can make 4. I can make a big stone splitter. Do 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 do. I do think the frenzy gets reset though. Is my only concern. I literally just got the sweep higher than the decent X, and I'm about to lose it all. If I lose it all, don't care. Yeah, because it's 25, 24. Oh no, I still keep the frenzy counter on it. Nice. Okay, so now I have the strongest axe. Let's fucking go. Do you know what else that means though? Yeah, no, as I saw, the frenzy doesn't reset, it keeps the count. It's just because the count is garbage, it doesn't matter. Ooh. Almost killed myself. But what that means now is I can walk up to these Surfer Striders, and I should be able to kick their ass. Keyword is should, I don't actually know. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, it does work. Friends, hi. We haven't really introduced each other's to our, introduced ourselves to each other that much yet. I really need to deal with the fire. That, oh god, that thing came flying at me. Okay, maybe kick ass is not exactly the best way of describing it, but I'm doing better than I was before. Because the main thing there is now I have access to a wonderful thing to which is called, oh, let's not fucking kill ourselves, thanks. I do need a low fire mod. I know. I'm pretty sure I have one. Give me 1 sec. Because I've got 2. I've got Skyblocker. Oh, Firmament. That's what it is. Okay. No, I know. Sworn I had. Maybe it's not this? I could have sworn it was in this. Huh. That's really weird that this doesn't have that. There we go. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I just couldn't find the damn thing. All right, I need to go catch myself on fire real quick to see how effective that was. There's no fire at all? Okay, well. Anyway. Yeah, I could just go back. Okay, there's like none here. So I need to make it go up a little bit, but not by a whole lot. I'd like to be able to see that I'm on fire. Okay. So with that, open, open config, flame overlay, 20, 50. Okay. It was nice having you here, Poke. Have a good stream or else. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. So be aware of that. There's about 15 minutes left on this stream anyway. What was it? Sorry. People are funny and weird. Just kind of still want to see the fire, but I don't want it being annoying. Bugs you guys apparently as well, so yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. Because you can tell that I'm on fire, but yeah. Anyway, what I can do now, though, what I've been looking forward to being able to do now that I can actually kill those stupid things, is I can grind out fishing XP. Oh yeah, you'll laugh at me, Disco. I got this stupid thing off stream. I kind of got a clip of it, not really. Thankfully, it's only common, so I'm kind of like, whatever. But on stream, I got a legendary slug pet, so it makes up for it. I'm pretty happy with how today's gone when it comes to foraging and everything else. I still need like a good effing chunk of stuff, but honestly, all things considered, I'm pretty friggin' happy with the outcome so far of I got Figstone Splitter, which is nice, considering I forgot that Fig Hue existed. So the fact that I got the Figstone Splitter at all is just very nice. What do you mean I don't have enough experience levels? Oh, I need 95 because I'm upgrading the damn thing. Ugh. Okay. Suck a fat one. Yeah, so Figstone Splitter. I can't think of many more enchantments to really go on it. Is there more enchantments to go on it? I don't know. I've got efficiency 5. I've got wood splitter 5. I've got first impression 2. I know I can get wood splitter 6 from those dummies. I'm gonna go get an extra sweep real quick. I think I'm like 150 off. No, I know. It's what I was doing earlier because you missed that as well. But I finally have the Rune Blade artifact. But no, I know. I was literally looking at it earlier because I remembered an enchantment that they dropped, and it was called Arcane. So I was like, "What is that for?" Then it's the Wood Splitter 6. So I'm like, "Okay." So yeah. Um, Damn it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I read chat. That was a mistake. Reading chat was absolutely a mistake. Um, okay. I can't think of much else to really do. Obviously, there's the I can keep going and keep doing the contests. But yeah. Anyway. What I should do is that. Not what I meant to do. We pop open this. Pull out good old Ammonite, and then pull out our starter lava rod. Panic, go to here and see if this even works. Because they may have changed this, and I don't know. Because I haven't seen anything in here for a while. So they may have fixed this so that you... Oh, nope. You can still do this. Which is kind of hilarious. So yeah. This is basically one of the better ways of getting fishing XPs. This right here. And then you basically just... I wasn't able to really do it before because I couldn't really kill them properly, but now I can actually grind on the stupid things and just... Look at that. 1,500 every single one of those things. So Okay, as much as you say ew, I'm only gonna do it to the point that I can. Which one is it? My plan is only to do it to get Grim Reaper here. That is it. So once I get to 26, I don't care. And considering I'm 24, I do need to I need the bones as well. So it's kind of a twofer because I need the bones for this stupid thing. Well, this and this. So it's two for the price of one on that one. Is I need the bones. But the XP is kind of a up bonus to it. So what do we? Is kind of how I see it. And yeah. I think on that note, considering the time, yeah, basically my last 10 minutes is not going to be this. I'm going to go fish in the bayou because I need more rusty coins. I'm pretty content with my progress here in the wonderful land of foraging. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And then click the wrong one. Big log. Go, and then away. Basically, my reason. Oh, that's actually a good point. I'm gonna do this real quick. No, this. Ba -ba -ba. All right. I guess there's an auction house thing happening soon. What the hell is it called? Okay, so we got that thing. That we will pull out the frog. And go from there. Cool. All right. That's basically going to be the next little bit is me just fishing. I'm actually realizing I don't think I've. First of all, oh, that was a lot. I don't care enough. Exciting fishing time! Oh, really? You suck. Sorry, it was the. Oh, okay, there we go. Realization. Oh, I need to switch baits over. Yeah. Wow, everyone's here. Jeez. There's a 20-second delay. Interesting. What was that? Do you know if there's a reason why there's a 20-second delay? Look at those rusty coins. Gotta love it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to the Dark Auction House anytime soon. I was mentioning it earlier of until all of that kind of chills out. One. Two. I need a amount of money that is ungodly. The hell did he just cocoon? It was really weird that he cocooned a fishing. I didn't even realize he could cocoon these things. Anyway, the delay is kind of funny though, because that means I can kind of troll if I want. And by troll, I mean ask a stupid question like, hey, you live in British Columbia, right? Wait 20 seconds and go, Aura was your favorite, right? I'm joking, I wouldn't actually do that, but still makes me chuckle. Yes. Oh, I guess yeah. I was just doing it as an example because I couldn't actually think of a like haha trap, so I just used it as an example. So don't worry. It wasn't meant as a, like an actual pull the wool over your eyes kind of thing. I figured you wouldn't care if that was the answer, the example I used, so I wasn't super worried. Oh, that didn't do squat. Oh, cool. A fairy polo. Oh, yes. I don't remember if you were on stream. They fixed Tarantula yesterday because there was an update yesterday. They fixed Tarantula, so hoorah! You were on stream. I remember actually. I just can't remember if I told you that part, but I know you were on stream. My brain's just fried from existing. Um, yeah, Tarantula's free, and you can go beat the crap out of it all you want now. Actually, speaking of, on that, yeah, I didn't even realize Duralius released a video on it. I just know because I was following along, and yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, no, look. Mythic Ender, my pet. Makes me happy. Ooh, no thank you. Be gone. Sorry. I was hoping the math wasn't still bugged. Or whatever. I basically had like almost a full stack of enchanted. Oh wow, really? Cool. Hmm. Full stack of enchanted rotten flesh. So I thought, yeah, that's the wrong one. I thought I was almost done this, but the answer is I'm not. I am 8,000 off, which makes me frustrated and means I'm probably going to be farming for catalysts again just to try and get that done. If I can get. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. There, done. Next 4 days is covered. Right. There we go. Then we go hand this off. And oh, I almost missed. No, it was here. Yeah. There we go. And then hopefully on Friday. Oh wow, you guys aren't going to see this for a while, I'm realizing, because Friday is Valheim with Kiwi. And tomorrow I won't be streaming. Okay, well. I'll be doing a few things on the meantime. That gives me a few days to kind of chillax and do some things. I think I'm going to work some more on the island. I'm going to be doing the Discord one way or another. I'm hoping the Discord will be done by the end of tomorrow. Basically, it gives me all day tomorrow to work on it. I've got some things here and there that I won't be able to just push off to do this. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for today. We are past 6 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna call it here. I think one of the things I will do before the end, though, is I will go check in on my lovely. Oh yeah, I've gotten to the point, Disco, where I can theoretically earn another greenhouse plot. Unfortunately, I don't have the stuff for it, so I'm kind of SOL on that. Anyway, I am now going to. Oh, it's fundamentally unaware that I had earned that one. I'm going to unlock that one. And these both need to be cleaned up. But that's okay, because I have plot erasers. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I saw a preview. Nope. Cleanup's done. Time saved. Mess gone. Nope. Oh, that's such a good feeling. All right. So, we're going to pop on our crappie armor. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull out our glorious little slug pet friend here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pull out our fun little gardening axe. We're going to scurry around. Not nearly as many as I thought I was going to be having, but that's a-okay. Still plenty of things. Why are you saying that greenhouse is annoying? I should probably deal with this. Ta-da! All sorts of goodies. Oh wow, I already have my full 64. That's funny. I'm at 12, 26. I'm at an annoyed state of living with these things. Yeah. Okay. Only 10 more. Alrighty. That's kind of done and dealt with. Now, I need to work on potatoes. Sugarcane, apparently I can just do, but that's under 50, so get out of my face. Your Lin, no, and I mean mushrooms is whatever, so whatever. Enchanted pumpkin. Honestly, purple candy isn't worth it. Enchanted sunflowers, no, get out of my face. Oh, it's Tim. Okay. I was like, what the hell just squeaked at me? All right. Then we're gonna pull out the Hooverus. We're going to kind of peek. There's that. We'll go here. We will. Will you give me what I want? What I really, really want? Let's go! That's the first one. What a way to end the stream. Okay. My very first fire in a bottle. That is immediately going to get turned into a vermin trap. I think that's where we're going to end the stream, is my first vermin trap. And that made me very happy. I was half joking when I said it to the universe, but the universe was like, you know what? You're only working on them now, so why not? Ah, that makes me very happy. Can we big gamble? Give me another one. No, give me cheese. That's fine. I can live with the one for now. You saw it here first, folks. What else can we get real quick? Nothing. Oh, wow. I did that with a slug pet. So that was sheer and utter just my luck. That's funny. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I got a little RNG carried there. Oh, man, that's funny. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong one. Our very first vermin trap. Excellent. Most excellent. That makes me very happy. Does it look any different once it fixes itself? No, it's just it's yellow instead of purple text. It's not any bigger or anything. Oh, makes me very happy. I think one of the things I will do is I'm gonna, as much as there's dung in it right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go and I'm gonna grind out a bunch of rats just to, I want about 3 stacks worth of cheese. I'm going to kind of conglomerate all my cheese together, get 3 stacks worth, and shove it in those. And kind of go from there. All right. That's my game plan for the next little bit. I will see you guys Friday. If everything's willing to let me see you guys Friday. And that's about it. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I know mine just got made. So I will see you on the other side.